I thought about.
Sure. Hang on, let me just put this away. Once I put it away, I don't have to worry about it anymore. But I'd hate to drop it.
And what is that extension?
That's just to stop the dirt from falling inside the hole.
Oh, okay.
Because we're putting it inside a sock, you get lots of fluff from the material.
Yeah.
And that clogs the port. Just to get warmed up?
Yeah, just.
Are we going to cross the highway?
Yes.
We're going this way, right?
Well, we're basically crossing over to the corner of the farm.
Yeah.
Then we're turning right.
Okay. I think you took me there one time before. Yeah. That's good, because at this pace, we're doing about 10-minute pace for kilometers. Yeah, so even a 7-kilometer loop would be an hour, about an hour.
We'll find the temperature dry, so it's not going to be talking much to the
Norma's the same. If it gets hot, she slows right down because she's using so much energy to try and keep cool.
Average heart rate 85. Workout average pace 9 minutes 33 seconds per kilometer.
Oh, I thought I'd muted, excuse me, my girl, but I hadn't. Anyway, I'll put up with her. She's my only companion most times. Unless I'm running with you or Derek. So apparently the smoke was from eastern Washington, wherever that is.
And California.
And California, wow. It must really get up into the jet stream. Probably locally it would be, it's safer to go behind the cars.
Average heart rate 127. Workout average pace 7 minutes 54 seconds per kilometer.
It's always a little tricky when you have to deal with all these people driving. Thank you. He's given us the right. A little bit of courtesy is always appreciated.
I'd rather do a walk.
Yeah. Especially before we're fully warmed up. I remember there was a race that the Harriers put on. I think it used to be the Basin Bay 5K. Oh no, it was the Pioneer.
Pioneer.
They brought it out here to do
Basically
it.
starts and finishes right there.
By the school?
No, right there.
Right there, yeah.
Sydney. Welcome to Sydney Center.
Yeah, that's why it finishes. But a lot of people, they left it too late to park, so they tried to cross the highway.
Oh yeah.
And it was like danger city. And that would be what, Mount Newton over there with the ball on the top. Is that Mount Newton?
Oh, that I don't know.
I thought you did Mount Newton a lot. You and Hillary. I bet you'd know how to ride there.
Well, that could be the. Could be.
Dean Park.
Yeah, that'd be Dean Park area, not. Yeah, that's probably it.
So that would be
Not
Mount.
the observatory.
No, that would be Saanich Mountain. But you cyclists do that one as well.
I think that is Dean Park. Yeah, there's something like that up on that.
So you're going to take me this way, right?
Yeah. Well, no. That's the shorter version.
Ah.
You come back that way. Basically a big loop.
Around the farmers' fields.
Then there's a choice to make it smaller or a little longer.
Well, as long as we take a few breaks every now and then, I'll be okay.
There's
There's no rush.
no cars on the road at all.
Yeah, very soon we'll be away from the noise. And I do have my good camera today, so potentially I could take some stunning pictures. I really like the picture of you with the artichoke. You're so proud of that artichoke.
Well, if I knew I was getting a picture taken,
Yeah.
I would have.
You would have smiled some more.
No, I would have stood up straight and I would be like this. Where you can see
Ah,
the
don't
team.
worry. I like spontaneous shots. Are we crossing or not?
Yeah, we're crossing.
Workout average pace 8 minutes.
If you tell somebody you're going to take a picture of them, immediately they put this fake grin on. Anyway, I'm glad the way they turned out. So Derek's going for a job at Thrifties. Is there a Thrifties in Sydney?
Yes.
Okay, well that's good. Because
Pretty
he'd be
much kitty corner. Well, a block kitty corner. Take it back. From Save on Foods.
really. And I bet Save On Foods was originally the Safeway.
Correct.
Yeah, and they got bought up.
I remember that.
Yep.
So I remember talking to them about giving the Basin Bay 5, Basin Bay original 8K
Yeah.
race access to the parking lot.
And they didn't want to know?
They said no.
No. But they don't realize it's only going to be for about an hour and a half.
100.
Oh, no, more than
Workout
that.
average pace 7 minutes 55
Warm up and
seconds per
awards.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
Even the
true.
road access is 8 a.m. Race starts at 11 till I think 2 p.m.
And did you have the roads closed?
No,
No, only at the last minute.
just access and information they can pass on to the bus system and anything else. Bus system and taxi
Shall we
system.
cross
Yeah.
to that side?
Should be, yeah.
Well, that way we're facing the hazard. Ah,
Average pace 8 minutes 56 seconds per kilometer. Current pace 6 minutes 36 seconds per kilometer.
yeah, you have the option of turning off some of those readings. So that's coming out of your back pocket. You could literally say you were talking through your ass.
Average pace 7 minutes 42 seconds per kilometer.
Yours goes off every kilometer, I believe.
Yeah.
This reminds me of ultramarathon training. Hours and hours of stuff like this. Literally. I go out for 3 hours of this. No big hills, just continuous, steady progress. How's your breathing? Good. Did you bring your lip balm?
Good point. Better remember to bring that
Next time.
I've been using it like for about a month.
Average
But now,
heart
I
rate
guess because of the
82.
weather.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 31 seconds per kilometer.
Hardly any humidity in the air.
I'm figuring on jogging up to that hill and then we could hike up. That would be a good session.
Okay.
There's no
The
point.
next part is flat
Yeah.
and slightly new.
Do you think hills are more noticeable on a bike? I know I quite often catch up with cyclists on a steep hill.
Totally depends.
They're coming down. I mean, that must be the glory zone for you guys. Pedaling downhill or just freewheeling.
That's my speed.
30k?
I've done
Average heart rate 83.
79.4
Kilometers?
kilometers an hour
Sheesh.
down Willis Point.
There was that case of that young female triathlete who got clipped on that road. She was going really fast and some truck wasn't giving her enough room. I think the truck overtook her and bumped her, but took a, aggressive line,
Side view mirror.
that kind of thing. It's amazing how much animosity there is towards cyclists by some car drivers.
Well, some car drivers think they own the fucking road.
Yeah.
Even the bike lane is their service lane.
Yep. You have
There's a
to be.
bike beside you, behind you.
Yeah.
They get to the service lane and they stop and you can brake like you wouldn't believe.
Or they park. They
They park
park.
because they want to talk on the phone.
Yeah.
So it's like a sudden stop in the bike lane. Even though they saw this stuff like there.
So from that patch of shade, that's a pretty big farmhouse. The size of that place. It looks like the old money.
Horses.
Do you think that's just horses? Or is
I've
it?
seen horses there before.
It might be mixed arable. Okay, John, I'm going to take your picture now. Turn around. That's it. Give me a smile. What a goofball. Did she say workout resumed? I don't know. That's right. As I say, you can always turn the volume down on your phone. I do that if it's wrong.
I have the booster also.
Yeah. If I know that she's wrong, I turn the volume right off. Because I don't really need to hear incorrect data. Doesn't make sense, does it?
Getting used to it and learning it.
Yeah.
Let's see what it feels like when it says. But the pace is talking about
Yeah.
is the last K, not that second.
That's right. It averages from the last K. My one averages per minute.
So I'm trying to figure out what this pace is like.
I would
After
say this
looking
is
at it.
7-minute pace.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
My one will tell me. 2K. There's a guy on a recumbent up ahead. We'll probably catch him. It's a bit of a steep hill.
Average heart rate 138. Workout average pace 7 minutes 16 seconds per kilometer.
We have this guy that I know quite well.
Yeah.
Not really, his recumbent bike. He is unbelievable. He's done almost every single of the 3 ferries getting to Salt Spring.
Yeah.
And I've been with him. We did the Hurricane Ridge ride.
Really? It's not John
actually easier.
Catterall.
No,
John,
no.
Not John.
No, he's basically using the one he has.
Yeah.
He uses both his legs and his hands.
What do you mean? He's got hand cranks for his...
Hand cranks also.
Wow. So he doesn't have a motor though.
No. So here's like the handlebar,
Yeah.
and here's the hand cranks with the water like right at his shoulders.
So he can put in the extra, or he
put in
can
the
just use the pedals. Now that's interesting. Do we turn right here?
Yeah.
Ah, you see?
Right on this
Average
guy.
heart rate 140.
Right at the end, you
Pace
turn
7
left.
minutes 22 seconds per kilometer.
So you're showing me a new route. And after today, we'll have an official distance. Down this laneway? Or this path? Ah. A bit of Bob Reed stuff. Have you seen him lately? Bob Reed?
Once in a while.
Are you still involved with races?
Gives you a lot of it.
Yep. Which saves you looking at it, which is great.
Average heart rate 140. Workout average pace 7 minutes 18 seconds per kilometer.
My girl just said 7:18 for the current kilometer, for the current minute.
I'm wearing these glasses,
Yeah.
which I use on the bike. This is the the microscope part that I clipped on.
Oh, you mean they're
Like the reader
polarized?
section, yeah.
The-
There's a little section right here
Yeah.
that I found, which is really good. I got number 3. I can stick on reading sunglasses, etc. Gives me the reading glasses part. It's the magnification.
Okay, but what I was saying is, are they polarized?
The glasses, yes.
Okay.
Oh, these are pricey.
These are price. Mine aren't. Mine are those eye protectors that
The
they.
best ones I ever got,
Yeah.
and he actually sold it to me for 100. They're worth like over 500.
Those ones?
Yeah, not these ones.
Average
A
heart
version
rate
like this.
139. Workout average pace 7 minutes
They're
16
Burning
seconds per
Man.
kilometer.
Team Canada, Cycling Team Canada uniform glasses.
Okay, so they
Red and white. One handle was red, the other handle was white. And the corn first with the right handle had red in the front.
yeah.
It was like Ridley.
Ridley?
It was like very high end. Polarized
Okay.
with holes so it doesn't fog up at all.
The
Ventilation.
only classy sunglasses I know are the Ray Ban.
Even better than this one, because this one has a couple holes
Yeah.
for ventilation.
Mine fog up, especially when I'm running. It gets the sweat off my face. All right. I assume we go this way. Oh, this is nice.
Average heart rate 132. Workout average pace 7 minutes 16 seconds per kilometer.
I guess that beep is probably saying lost GPS, found GPS.
It could be.
It's not emails or text, I don't get that many.
No.
I think that's what it is.
It's a notification of some sort. But because you have data on your phone, it could be an email.
Not that sound.
No? That's a nice view. That mountain in the distance is Salt Spring Island.
I wonder what they're watering the water from now. Could that be their...
It could be their feed, their trough for the animals overflowing.
Auto pause.
It could be their animal water overflowing.
Workout resumed.
And that looks like kale, doesn't it? Or is that sweet chard?
Couple tomatoes, couple beans, just a great garden,
Yeah.
and a whole bunch of squashes.
I wonder if these people are Portuguese.
Average heart rate 135.
You know what?
Workout average pace 7
Maybe.
minutes 18 seconds
Maybe.
per
Is
kilometer.
that a fig? That's
Yep.
fig.
Yep.
That's a fig tree. That's
I have
good
a
one.
fig tree. Yeah.
Apparently when you get a brand new one and you put it in the soil,
Yeah.
it'll take 7 years before you get the real figs.
Well, I got a
They'll
couple
come out and
after
have the
3
baby-
years.
And have the little baby ones.
Yeah.
But they're not
They're not the
perfect.
real ones.
They're not real yet.
And somebody told me that fig
What
trees.
it is not old enough to propagate
Oh, okay.
the seeds properly.
The flowers aren't fertile.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's a rooster. A little red rooster.
When I do that and I make the same sound,
Yeah.
he'll come out or he'll say it louder,
Aha.
proving that he's bigger than me.
I can talk to the crows. If they go, "Wah, wah," I do that back to them.
Horses and cows,
Yeah.
especially horses and sheep.
Like Dr. Doolittle.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 18 seconds per kilometer.
Then they recognize me. They come over, nice and easy. From nice and easy, I put my hand out. You know, there's nothing there. They'll come and smell my hand.
I guess they're pretty well fed.
And they love any leaves or anything green
Yep.
to pull down a tree branch of leaves and they'll eat it. They love ivy.
I've never been on this road. Time for a little breather. A little breather. Do you ever see that doctor that was with you the very first time at the Royal Jubilee? the general, the specialist, young guy.
Average heart rate 138.
Not young
Workout
man.
average pace 7 minutes.
I think I
17
saw
seconds
him
per kilometer.
the other day, and he sort of recognized me as well.
He does a lot of cycling.
Does he?
Oh, what's his name? He's a.
I have a feeling his name is David or something like that. Dave. Could be wrong. All right, let's start jogging to the corner, eh?
Yeah, to make it short, it's like 4.5 to 5k.
Yeah.
You turn right, then right. But to make it slightly longer, you go straight. It's really nice, sharp right trail.
Okay, well, it's all going on your feel, how you feel. I feel good because I had an easy
I
ride.
like this. Because now in my brain, I want to show you this. I also want to confirm we're going
Average
straight.
heart rate 133. Workout average pace 7 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration.
The leaves are already turning.
Monroe, that's what it was, Monroe.
Monroe Road.
At the beginning or end of Monroe. There's a lot of new farmhouses coming up,
Yeah.
like when you left there. And they're subdividing some of them.
Over there, okay, yeah. I was looking at the horse for a photo opportunity. It's definitely a male horse.
Say so.
The evidence was visible.
Was it arm length?
No. The horse was not excited to see me.
Garbage pickup front back.
Yep. I heard that.
138. Workout average pace 7 minutes 15 seconds per kilometer.
Win a trip to Mexico. Hup. Lucky the guy with the dog wasn't around. You remember last week? He gave you grief for spinning?
I love trees that do that. They become like multiple trees, like right away.
Yeah, they start to
Then
spread.
all the way up, they keep doing that.
They're like
So it's
Siamese.
almost like this is natural. No cuts at all. That's how the tree lives.
Yeah, it's grown that way. Cyclist back. I bet you know them.
Oh, I say bike back.
Bike back?
On this road, I doubt it.
No, they look like wreck cyclists.
Average
just
heart
kinda
rate
waited.
141.
Yesterday,
Workout average pace
I was
7
out doing
minutes
a walk.
19 seconds per
Saw some
kilometer.
cyclists
Yeah.
wearing not a helmet but a toque
Really?
and a jacket.
Auto pause.
Obviously, they must have come from the tropics or something. Hello.
We have a lot of apple and pear trees that are ready to be pruned, and sometimes on this side of the road,
Yeah.
you can go and grab them.
Yeah, as long as they're over the fence.
Over the fence,
if
yeah.
they're over the fence, then the
Well,
owner can't.
We got 3 places
Yeah.
across the street from it, like half block down, block south of our house,
Yeah.
and across the street. And 2 of them are in this little park. The community owns it.
Well, that's even better if it's
And
public.
the other one is somebody's property,
Yeah.
and you see it, because you don't hardly even see the grass.
Yeah.
All you see is these
Trees.
apples.
Wow. They must make cider. Some of the growers must make cider.
And here's another piece of
People are still spending money, eh? It's not like there's a recession, it's just there's a pandemic, but people are still trying to make a living. But it goes to show how resilient a nation's finances are, that they can afford to give away money
Average heart
just
rate
so that
139.
people don't go crazy.
and the construction mortgage system
Yeah.
is way down.
Well, and also those
Turn right,
loans that they give to small businesses to keep them solvent. I mean, in the old
But the
days,
construction mortgage system,
if you failed, that was it. Tough luck. But
which
now,
really knows a lot about when everybody's mortgage was like 5%,
yeah,
the
There was a
mortgage
housing
required
boom.
money to get a loan to use to build the properties, etc.
Yeah.
will cost you 15 to 20%.
Uh-huh.
That's the cost.
Now,
Now,
yeah.
they can get it for 5 or 6.
Okay, so everybody can invest.
Like you wouldn't believe. And there's a great company you can invest to get the money so they can roll out.
Yeah.
And you got like a
It's speculating.
5.5%
You go ahead.
dividend
Yeah.
each.
But it's like
Average heart rate 135.
they're encouraging people to invest in property.
And you're only there for a year. Then you can add on money to it
Yeah.
or
Build an
remove it.
extension. Yeah. Well, a lot of the houses around where I live, even the crappy ones, what they do is they buy the whole lot.
Yeah.
And they pull the house down and build a great big pink palace. Look at this. These are fruits. I think these are fruit berry trees. It's hard to tell. They might be nut trees.
I wouldn't know the difference between a tree and a berry tree.
It's hard to tell. They're not in fruit at the moment. There are some berries on them. And they're obviously protecting them from, not the bird, yeah, the birds. They've got it netting at the top as well.
Well, same
Netting.
with grapes. They'll come and eat the grapes.
Average heart rate 100.
That's great energy.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 22 seconds per kilometer.
So our average is 7:22 at the moment. That's about right. 7.5 minutes is not bad with some walk breaks. Without the walk breaks, it should be sub-7. I never would have known this laneway was here.
This is actually okay for bikes too.
Yep. I think the thing is that because so many of these
And a couple
properties,
times a year, they do mow it down.
yeah, but because these are all farms, a lot of these are the way that the farmer would get to the next field. He would take the tractor along here, and eventually they became public access for the subdivisions.
Average heart rate 143. Workout average pace 7 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer.
There you go. Which way now?
Right.
Right. So now we're closing off the box. We've done two sides of the...
That looks like a trail. It's not.
No, it's private.
Right.
Yeah.
Their own private little trail.
It says, do not trespass.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah. It's like a stone...
The woodwork
Yeah.
was an original waterway.
I got 3.5K so far. So it's going to
that
be
makes sense.
5 and a bit
No,
by the time we're done. By the time we're done, it's
we're
going to be,
We're about half.
yeah, the top
we're
end of
about-
the box. The first thing I'm going to do when I get back to the bike is have a drink.
You know the road you're on right now?
Yeah.
This is my road. John Road.
John Rowe. Is this where the other farm that you manage is?
Yes.
Average heart
You
rate
showed me that one.
143. Workout average pace 7
Is that Manon's farm as well?
No.
That's somebody else's property.
For her leased it for a year, but she got rid of it. The
Yeah.
guy's an unbelievable asshole.
Do you still give your talks?
The party program?
Yeah.
Interesting you say that. Just got confirmation. I'm getting videotaped.
Really?
Do my talk on videotape for COVID-19 program.
Excellent. Excellent.
I picked a spot, and I gave them a couple of days the possibility.
Yeah.
They just gave me the date. Take like 2.5 hours.
Do they pay you for that?
No,
No, it's an honorarium.
and we don't pay the video people either.
No.
Average heart rate 135. Workout average pace 7 minutes 19 seconds per kilometer.
Here he comes. you ever go to the mainland at all?
Pardon me.
Me neither. Maybe twice a year I go to Vancouver. Hi.
Hey, you want to go for a run? Come on. When I say that to a kid,
Yeah,
they do.
4 kilometers.
yeah, 4 kilometers.
15 seconds. Average pace 8 minutes, 3 seconds per kilometer. Current pace 6 minutes, 54 seconds per kilometer.
I guess current's what the last minute was,
Yep,
what the last keg.
yep. And mine is for the last minute, so that's much more.
Average heart rate 142. Workout
Accurate,
average
yeah.
pace 7 minutes, 17 seconds per kilometer.
7 minutes 17. I've got it down to the minimum. It's giving me my heart rate
Suppose it actually says
and
minutes
average pace.
or seconds. Like,
Yeah.
just say 1 and 3, you know.
Yeah, well,
And-
you can ask for the units or not. You could just say the unit without saying what it is, whether it's meters, kilometers.
Oh, okay.
Just
And for the timing, without saying
per
X
kilometer.
minutes and this many seconds, not have the seconds.
Yeah, just round it down.
Like 6 minutes and 2.
Yeah.
6:02, you know, at least something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, I remember when you were trying to coordinate the finish the shoot
And
on
that
your
first-
phone.
First right turn
Yeah.
will get you to here.
Yeah, I remember you were down there on the ground with the clock next to you, and your smartphone. I think it was one of those old ones. What's it?
Oh, Palm Pilot.
A Palm Pilot. You were taking down the finish times, or the numbers, or something. You were an early adopter.
Nah, yeah, it's the spreadsheet.
All the gadgets you had first, right?
Oh,
The Palm Pilot.
and that Palm Pilot
That was good. I
cost
had a
like
Palm
500 or
Pilot.
600 bucks.
Yeah.
Then I got a good deal to upgrade to the
Yeah.
SC Special Edition or something, which just added more things to it.
Yeah.
You
Did
can
you have to
sync.
learn how to do the graffiti? They had a little
I
stick.
don't do that. I don't.
You had to be able
It's
to.
information.
Yeah, but you had to be able to enter your data with a stylus if you wanted to. You could either enter it by hand or with a pen. Okay, Shade, run. Where my father was born, in the south of Spain, is a town called Jaén, Jaen. And they say that the people in Jaén in the summer only run between one piece of shade and the next. The minute they hit the shade, they stop running. With us, it's the other way around. We run in the shade. And we run in the sun, but not too much. It's quite nice today. And as I say, so much less smoky than yesterday. Yesterday I ran on Mount Doug, and I felt like I just smoked a cigarette when I got home. I had a smoker's cough from inhaling the soot. I can smell pot. Maybe in that barn. Might be a grow up, John. Can't you smell
Well, I
it?
know somebody here, a little further up, almost close to where the farm I used to take care of,
Yeah.
who still, last time I came,
Yeah.
it's been like 3 years, he's still waiting to get his permit
To
for
grow marijuana?
herb garden.
Okay. I think this is the property, isn't it?
Actually, I'll see him this Friday at a meeting, the round table in Sydney. 'Cause he's one of the executive members for the Pacific Coast Celebration Society.
You know all the right people.
And he owns a couple of different businesses. A hauling company.
Hello.
Average heart rate 149. Workout average pace 7 minutes 18 seconds per kilometer.
All right. My walk break. 139 was my heart rate, which on my app would be like a zone 3 or a zone 4. It's funny, some apps have a zone 0. Strava doesn't have a 0. It has 1 right through to 5. But have you noticed how Strava data
Oh, good point. I'm going to try to
always makes it...
add this run
Yeah,
to my Strava.
yeah, do that.
Yeah,
I'm
I can
sure
by
that-
plugging it in and
I'm sure you can do it straight from your phone.
yeah. Just like
Share
you
it
can
to
with the Garmin.
Strava. Share it to
With the
Strava.
Garmin, even though I did it,
Yeah.
got to plug it in, get on Strava, and it'll sync.
Well, most people have to plug in their Garmins anyway to
for
charge
power.
them.
But I just plug it into the wall.
Oh, okay.
Average heart rate 145. Workout
And here we got a
average
brand new
7
one.
minutes, 21 seconds per kilometer.
7:21 overall since we started. Workout average pace. This looks like grapes. Oh no, no, there's the berries again. I know what grapes look like. They might be, what do they call them now? Mulberries.
Yeah, there's a lot of different berries.
Yeah.
There's the original blackberries here.
Yeah, the Himalayan blackberry. That makes me laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Why call them Himalayan?
The other ones are sweeter.
Yeah.
They come out earlier.
I remember the day that I ran into the finish of the
7 minutes, 20 seconds
Land's
per
End half marathon. Rhonda Callender and I were duking it out just around the 2-hour mark here at the end of a half marathon. Could have been quicker than that, actually. That was about when I was at my quickest. And she was probably at her quickest.
I forget which one. The Shawnigan Lake one.
Yeah.
The last K is the hardest.
Yeah, there's a bit of an uphill.
I remember that. Because you're on the road
Yeah.
going up. Then you turn left. 100 meters later is the finish line.
Yeah.
The school area.
And if you don't know that, a lot
you're
of
on the
people,
highway.
they don't push that last bit because they think, oh no, how much further? But if you know that it's just going to finish in 200 meters, you
If you have a
push.
goal or care, or if you're competing with somebody
Yeah,
who's just behind you,
yeah,
or slightly in front of you.
that's more than likely what happens. You get into like me and Rhonda, and she said, I'm not going to let him pass me.
Average heart rate
And I was thinking, I'm not going to let her beat me.
3 seconds per kilometer.
And we brought the best out in both
I
of
don't
us.
remember on the calendar running, but I do remember her cycling.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
She's unbelievable.
I remember her before she started cycling, back in 96, 97. She was going out with Bill Justice at the time.
Yeah, she's still going out with Chris Paul.
Oh, but not Bill.
Oh, look at that little horse.
Oh, little pony. Time for another photograph.
So it's not it's a crossbreed.
Yeah.
Pony and horse and donkey. Wait, if I play some green, long green grass, I come over here.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Well, I'm going to have to jump the ditch here. Just so I'm not seeing the fence.
Auto pause.
There's a little pony and its mother. And there's a nice looking stallion. He's looking at John. Another male horse, John. It says, please do not touch or feed the horses. John?
This is probably the guy that I know.
Yeah.
Workout resumed.
Is this the guy that you said is the real AH? Oh, this is the property that you manage, isn't it?
Sign is down. No, and one manages next door.
Yeah, that patch there, right?
Average heart rate 137.
I remember you
Workout
showed me that
average
the
pace,
first
7
time.
minutes, 23 seconds per
Or maybe it was the second time we ran together. All right, off we go. Got to stay above 7:30. Better than 7:30.
If I ever feel tired, or I'm running out of time, I cross over the highway here.
Yeah, well, that's a,
There's no
as long as it's not ferry traffic. Yeah.
Just cross over to the center, and then wait.
Yeah. Well, we've almost finished this run. We've got about 1K to go of traveling time, which is about 8 minutes. It's going to start getting noisy now, so I'll say goodbye to you now. Bye-bye.
Average heart rate 128. Workout average pace 7 minutes 22 seconds per kilometer.